What's up, guys? Courtney's here with the 5-minute motivation station. This channel is here to motivate millennial men to have more power, prosperity, and presence. Thanks for tuning in today. Today I'm going to talk about a really awesome, interesting, important topic, and that is reprogramming your mind, creating a new mind for success. Now, this is something I personally been studying this stuff for a long time, for years. As soon as I got into my entrepreneur career, I was all into personal development. I'm absolutely obsessed with self-help and personal development and learning how to become better and how to become smarter and that kind of stuff. And one of the first tips, one of the biggest tips I could ever tell you for reprogramming your mind, your subconscious mind, was from a guy called Bob Proctor. I heard of him about 5 years ago, like I said, when I first got started in my entrepreneur career, and he talked about the simplest way to reprogram your subconscious mind, which is the majority of your mind, actually. You'd think like consciously 5% of your life is ran through your conscious mind, and then about 95% is determined by what goes on unconsciously, the greater part of your mind, subconsciously. And basically he said, feed your mind consciously, morning and night. So right now it's late at night, it's before I'm gonna crash. I wanted to get on here and talk to you guys about how can you reprogram your subconscious mind. So this is what you do. You feed your mind. You watch videos like this. You watch a motivational video, or you listen to some audio training, or you read some of a book. You sit down and probably read a book before you go to sleep. It's probably better than watching or listening, so you can fall asleep better. But the key is every morning and every night, you want to feed your mind positive material on goal achieving, on confidence, on success principles, on persistence, on sales training, on whatever it is you're trying to learn. Feed your mind for at least 15 minutes every morning, right when you wake up, like right when you get out of bed, and every night, right before you go to sleep. And then that way the last information and the first information that goes through your mind, it's gonna seep into your unconscious mind greater, and it's gonna be retained in your unconscious mind better, because when you first wake up and right at the end of the day, before you fall asleep, you're actually kind of in a different state of mind. You have different brain waves where you're more asleep than you are during the rest of the day. So it allows what goes in to go deeper into your subconscious mind easier and more effectively than just doing it randomly at lunchtime or in the middle of the day. So that's how that works more specifically. But the key is simply feed your mind positive material. Read a good book right when you wake up, right before you go to bed. And eventually, do it. You got to do it at least 3 weeks minimum if you're trying to create change, if you're trying to develop that success conscious mindset. Do it, for weeks and months on end. Preferably make a habit out of it long term. Even if it's not right away long term, like get up and do some kind of personal development within the first hour of the day and within the last hour of the day before you crash and go to sleep. And you'll see a world of difference in your mindset. But if you're trying to create change fast, like if you're brand new, do the first thing you do when you wake up and the last thing before you go to bed. Listen to some positive material, subconscious reprogramming training. That'll really help you, get that success mindset. Any kind of result you want in your life, you have to get the consciousness of it. If you want the happiness, if you want happiness, you need happiness consciousness. If you want success, if you want wealth or money, get the wealth consciousness. If you want love and healthy relationships, get that consciousness. Meaning spend a lot of your time consciously focusing on, this is what I want. Reading material, going through books, listening to audios, and that material will materialize in your outer world. What you put in your conscious mind repetitively through repetition over and over and over again will then program your unconscious mind. And then eventually you'll create new habits. And the habits, the things you do on a daily basis, are what make up your life.